This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hi there, I'm Jamie Warren with your top stories for ABC15 Arizona. Right now, investigators are working to figure out how a plane snapped in half on a runway in Mesa. This happened Friday afternoon at Falcon Field. The FAA says that two planes collided mid-air, but one landed without any issues. The other crashed. Now, incredibly, the pilot was able to walk away.
It could have been so much worse. This was probably the best outcome that could have happened. You know, there's no fire, no sparks, no nothing really. It was good. The pilot did well.
Now, we did see first responders helping the pilot out, but we are told that he isn't seriously hurt. As with any plane crash, the FAA and NTSB will investigate. A celebration of life and benefit show is happening today for beloved Camelback High School track coach David Denokian, who was shot and killed nearly 4 months ago. The Rebel Lounge will be holding a celebration of life and benefit show this afternoon, with doors opening at 4 and the first band playing at 5 o'clock. We're told David worked at the Rebel Lounge for several years, and the venue was like his second home.
Overwhelming. At times can be difficult, but we're blessed that people have just reached out from so many different angles.
Proceeds from the show will go towards David's Silent Witness Fund. And the hope is that it will help to motivate someone to come forward with information. If you're interested in going to today's show, we have that information posted on our website at abc15.com. We are getting our first look at the finalists for Tempe's new police chief. Kenneth McCoy, Josie Montenegro, Tom Van Dorn, and Tom Worthy are the final 4 candidates. They'll be interviewed sometime this month, and then the public will be able to weigh in. Are you ready for it? Swift City was last night, and they are preparing to do it all over again tonight. Taylor Swift kicked off her Eras tour at State Farm Stadium in preparation for the tour. Glendale temporarily changed their name to Swift City, Arizona. Thousands came in costume of their favorite T-Swift era, and tickets, they were tough to find as the site crashed as they first went on sale. Some fans telling us that they waited for hours. We heard from one fan who flew all the way from Boston on St. Patrick's Day just to see her kick off this tour.
Waited in line on the internet for 7 hours and was able to finally get some after a couple of crashes and issues, but totally worth it.
So if you have plans to go to tonight's show, get there early. Parking starts at noon. Gates open at 4:30. The show starts at 6:30. It's expected to be over sometime before midnight. And tonight's concert is going to bring a lot of traffic and a few ramp restrictions to the Glendale area, but there are also closures just all across the valley. ABC15's Megan Thompson has a look.
Hi there, I'm Megan Thompson. There's a lot going on this weekend, and I want to make sure I warn you about some construction projects going on that you'll have to detour around. The US 60, the eastbound direction of the Superstition Freeway, will close between McClintock and Country Club 9 p.m. Friday until 5 a.m. on Monday morning. You'll want to go north or south of the freeway and travel in that eastbound direction on Baseline or Southern to be able to get by a bit easier. You could also use those other alternate freeways like the 202 Red Mountain or the 202 Santan if that'll better suit your route. We have this closure on the I-17 southbound. This is between Pinnacle Peak and Union Hills. That same time frame, 9 p.m. Friday until 5 a.m. on Monday. You could use 19th Avenue, travel southbound and connect with the Loop 101 if that helps you get to where you need to go, or you can keep traveling southbound and get back onto the 17 around Union Hills Drive where that closure then ends. This isn't closed, but we've got some restrictions in place on the I-10, that westbound direction near Watson and Miller Road. This is 9 p.m. Friday to 12 p.m. on Sunday, so just give yourself a little extra time if you're traveling in that area. We posted these all online for you at abc15.com.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.